Yo guys, so I decided to make this video as the new Battleground season is going to be starting on Wednesday, and we do have some information on season 18. So for the first month, it says that whenever a mutant attacker applies a debuff to the defender, they have a 40% chance to gain an indefinite prowess buff. So your mutants would be very good in this meta. Each time the defender purifies or cleanses a debuff, they gain a charge that permanently increases the combat power rate by 3%. So champs like Kingpin, Zemo, they would be gaining a lot of power whilst hitting them, as they would be purifying debuffs. When inflicted with the debuff, this defender has a 25% chance to purify the effect. So if someone has to place down Kingpin or Zemo or any skill champion, for example Elsa as well, just be careful with that. And the attacker starts with a spirit gauge at 50%. The gladiator circuit is basically the same, but they just added one more node. It's called ebb and flow knockdown. I believe we had this a few seasons back. The defender has a protection, reducing all incoming damage by 60%. Knocking down the defender removes the protection and grants the attacker a fury passive, increasing attack rating by 40% for 12 seconds. So when you knock down the defender, your attack rating, whether it's a medium, light, or even a special, is going to be increased by 40% for 12 seconds. So normally the rotation would be you build to an SP2, for example, with Sunspot, you throw your relic, and then you do a heavy attack and knock them down. And then when they attack you, you dex back and you throw your special. So this season fights are going to be much faster. You're going to see a lot of high scores, and it's going to be way more competitive because there's no indestructible like what we had with the last meta. And then the final week, both the attacker and defender gain passive fury during the specials based on the defender's power. While below 1 bar they gain 25, 1 and 2 bars is 75, and above 2 bars is 200. So for the last week, I would say a lot of cosmic champions who may be some viable options. Maybe, for example, gladiator. I'm not sure about Hercules. I don't think Hercules would be a good defender, but there are some good cosmic defenders that could be a very good option for the third week of Battlegrounds. We've also got information that they had buffed the alliance rewards a lot. So if you finish within the top 20%, you get tier 4 alpha fragments. So now this is very important for players who want to become valiant and who want to rank 3 7 stars like myself. We're pushing this season, and we're gonna try and at least hopefully finish within the top 100, which is 17,000 tier 4 alphas. The tier 6 class selectors have also been buffed, along with the tier 6 25% crystals as well. You're also going to get a lot of tier 6 basic fragments and a lot of tier 3 alphas. So if you finish within the top 100, you're going to get 2 tier 6 basics, and you're going to get 2 tier 3 alpha rewards. I'm just going to go on to the game and look at some champions that could be good for this meta. If we look at the Mystic class, I think for me, my personal would be, I would use Doom, I would use Absorbing Man, because he crits a lot on his blocked attacks. So you can parry him a few times. After that, you're going to take a lot of damage. And Tigra might be an MVP as well. I'm not sure about Symbiote Supreme, maybe, but we'll try it. We'll see how he goes. Moving on to the Tech class, For me, it's always Infamous Iron Man and Ant-Man. No other tech champion makes the deck. Well, last season I had Guardian in the deck just to counter Killmonger, but for now it's just those two champions for me. Cosmic, I'm not sure if I would put Surfer in the deck. Hercules would be there. Cosmic Ghost Rider, Hulkling. I might use Gamora because she gains a lot of Furies and she can finish fights very quickly. I'm not sure about Gallon as yet. He's only SIG 18, so I don't think he would be very good. And this is the class where I feel most champions would do very well. Kitty, Onslaught, Archangel. For the past few seasons, Archangel has been, you could say, somewhat relevant. I'm not sure if he'd be relevant this season. I know he doesn't gain prowesses, but let's see with the nodes. Gambit might be an MVP. Apocalypse could be good on defense. So would Bishop. Domino, Mr. Sinister. Mr. Sinister might even be an MVP on defense and even on attack. And we could even go as far down as Iceman. Skill, the usual Nick Fury, Zemo, Kingpin. I'm not sure if I want to even put Bullseye into the deck. He's only rank 4 and people know how to play him, they know how to counter him, so if I were to put him on defense, I'll probably lose the round. I'm definitely taking Killmonger. I love Killmonger. He's my favorite champion. You can see he's SIG 153, so I've started to invest 6 stones because I know I'm not gonna get a 7-star anytime soon, and even if I do, he needs to be max SIG. And the science class, well, for me, I would still put Human Torch in my deck just because I like to play him. I like his playstyle. I like that he finishes fights quite fast, and I may put in either Scorpion or Void, but I don't think anyone else. Yeah, you could say the science class is pretty much useless for this meta, but let's see what happens. And yeah, I think that's about it, and hopefully we'll see everyone on the live stream when the new meta hits on Wednesday.